And thanks for joining me here today. We're going to be doing a little bit something different than what I normally do on my YouTube channel. As many of you guys, if you've followed me in the past, you've known I've been a big Call of Duty Battlefield type player, but those games are getting a little stale and I wanted to try something different. So here's what we're going to do today. We're going to play a little something different. I've always been into simulators my whole life, mostly with flight sims and things like that, but I saw a clip of this game quite a while back. I want to say it was maybe 6 or 7 months ago, and it looked really interesting. I didn't watch a whole lot of it because I didn't really want to ruin the experience, but I have some time to come back to it now, so I picked it up over on Steam. We're going to be playing Construction Simulator Gold Edition. This is the 2015. I think I'm still relatively in line with where Construction Sim is at right now. I don't think they put out a game every single year, and if they do, great. I'm going to finish this one, then we'll move on to the next year. But this one really looked like a lot of fun. It was over on the Steam store for really cheap. I think I picked it up for less than $20 American. And I don't know if that just means that it's old or if it was a really good time to buy since I picked it up right around the holidays. But in any case, we're going to give it a shot here and hopefully you guys enjoy, and let's get started. So I took a few minutes and I did test out one of the profiles just to kind of get an idea of what the controls look like. I may make a few setting adjustments when we get started, but for overall, I think I've got a good idea of what buttons I need to push and so forth. So let's get a profile started and we'll hop right into it. So I'm going to be called Joe. Obviously, that's what my J in my NoleJP stands for, so we're going to go with that. I'm going to call my company Screwed Up & Co. because you always put a lot of screws in when you're building walls and so forth, so we're going to go with that. Let's go with red. Hopefully that doesn't mean danger. Player characters, they've got quite a variety of different guys. I like this guy because he's got the little walkie-talkie item, so he seems like a boss. So we're going to go with him. All right. So we're going to start career, and let's get right into this. If this does take a minute to load, I will pause this and come right back. So I'm going to be silent just in case I need to edit this, and I'll be right with you guys. All right, terrific, guys. We are back. That took a little bit longer than expected, but we are now in the game. And I'm going to be playing this game in two methods. I'm going to be using my keyboard and my mouse for a lot of things, but I've also picked up the DS4 for Windows, and I'm using my PS4 controller that has been remapped to the various buttons and so forth that are needed. Seems to work pretty well, so let's see. Fingers crossed. So, Wolfsheim train station. Ah, there you are. You must be Joe. It's nice to meet you. My name is Peter, but you can call me Pete. You got it, Pete. Hello, Pete. Thanks for picking me up at the station. I'm very curious to see what is waiting for me here. Well, there's a lot of work waiting for us. I suggest we take our time, and I show you everything before we get to work. That's the fastest way to learn. Okay, I'm looking forward to using the big machines. All in good time. First, we have to drive to the company site. Do you see the little white flatbed truck over there? Why don't you get in and drive it over to our premises? I'll show you the way on the map in the bottom left corner. Wow, I get to sit behind the steering wheel of a truck already? Yippee! This game's got some comedy, alright. Okie doke. So, let's get in the white truck and let's get going. And while we're getting going, I don't have a wheel yet for my PC. I've always been a PlayStation gamer, so my wheel that I own is the T300 RS, one of the higher end ones that Thrustmaster puts out, but it's specifically for PlayStation, and I've yet to find a really good like a utility that will allow me to convert that wheel over to the PC and work correctly. So that's still a work in progress. I may end up getting a wheel, but for right now I'm just going to keyboard it and we'll see how it goes. Location discovered, your home base. The company premises are the central starting point for all of your contracts. Your vehicles are parked here when they are not in use. Additionally, when you reset your vehicles, they return here. Got it. And there's my boss. Jeez, that guy is speedy. Talk to Hape. So here we are. This is our company site. Small but nice. Should be enough to start. Over there you can see our current fleet. We have 2 trucks, a small digger, and a matching trailer to transport it to the site. I'll show you later how the vehicles work in detail. Sounds good. Alright, I'm very excited. What do we start with? We are commissioned to create a feed for a cistern. I have no idea what that is, but I guess we'll find out. We'll need the small excavator for that. As it is not suitable for the road, we will take it to the site on the trailer. You should carefully drive the truck to the trailer. Once you're in the right position, you can couple it. All right, then let's hope that everything works out. I hope we have a good insurance policy. All right. Yes, I hope for you too. One more tip. The current job status in your task will appear in the bar on the right side. If you click the icon of the specific task, it'll explain again briefly what you're supposed to do, so you always know what to do. Good to know. So I'll couple the trailer now. Keep your fingers crossed that everything works well. Okie dokie. Get in the white truck. Get in the white truck. And I might cheat a little bit here with some of these couplings and so forth, just so I don't waste an absurd amount of time. Okay, couple the trailer. We are also going to shift Q and draw up the outriggers, which are coming up right there. Alright, looks like we're good. And it looks like he has already drafted a little map for us, so looks like it is just around the corner. And don't hate me if I pull out into a lot of traffic and so forth. I'm not going to waste time sitting for stoplights and traffic signals and all that other jazz. I'm ready to get some work done, so we are going to burn through this. So switch over here so I can actually see what's going on. And apologize if my mouse gets in the way a few times. Alright. Let's put the outrigger down. Oh. Sorry guys, still getting used to a little bit. Oh. Let's try E. There we go. Okay, it's been coupled. Big U-turn. This is what happens when you don't drive in the cab. Whatever. Well, that went very well for now, except for the little hit I just took. Of course it did. What do you expect? I'm not a beginner anymore. Now take it slow this time, Joe. I will unload the excavator and then show you how to control it properly. Okie doke. 20 XP for finishing that stage. My excavator is off. He wants me to get in the digger. Look out. What we have here is a small tracked excavator. Unlike a truck, here you can control the two tracks independently of one another, in each case forwards and backwards. If you move one track forwards, the other is backwards. The digger rotates. Makes sense. And how do I use the shovel? Professionals call it a bucket. To excavate the channel, you first have to switch from drive mode to operation mode. Then you can move the arm and the bucket, as well as turn the cabin. Switch to operational mode to see which lever does what and dig out the channel. Sounds good. Ooh. I really like the sound of that. So, let's see. Now this is the trickier one. When I tried this out on just the test run, it was a little bit tricky to remember that both tracks move separate from each other and which way you have to allow the digger to swing when you're getting everything set. So I'm going to put this bad boy into position here, and we're going to do a little digging. So this is where I'm going to switch over to my PS controller. I found this a little bit easier on my first go around to dig with my controller because it's a kind of a more natural move with the PlayStation stick. So And it's really counterintuitive, so if you if I don't talk for a quick minute, it's because I'm really trying to focus on making sure I don't screw up and waste a whole ton of time with this. You really got to think kind of opposite from where your camera is versus what the bucket is trying to do, and make sure that I'm pointing in the right direction. So we're just gonna switch back into the other mode real quick. I'm going to back myself up a little bit here. That's good. Okay. Good work so far. Do you want to continuing to dig your first task? I will for just a quick second. I just want to take another minute here and dig out a few more holes, because everybody likes a few holes in the ground. Why not? Ooh, that's the kind of bucket right there. That one looks nice and full. That's the kind we want to see on every time I dig, so... up a little bit more again, give myself a little bit more room. See, this is what I'm talking about. See, I can tell this is going to be real fun when I get some bigger machines and I'm going to be trying to maneuver myself around and everything. This is going to be a load of fun, but stick with me. I'm going to definitely try to do my best for you guys, and if I laugh at myself, it's because I'm having good fun with it. So you can feel free to laugh at me too. I will not be offended. I will not be hurt. It's why we play these games, to have a little bit of fun. So ooh, 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 ooh. There we go. Whoa. Should be wrapping up here pretty soon. I think this guy needs to give me the okay that we've done enough here. But there we go. That's enough. Very good. You're learning quickly. Now switch back to drive mode and clear the area around the pit so the staff can move in, and that went way too fast. Where'd that go? Come here to me. You got it, boss. And let's try not to fall in the hole. Okay. Talk to Ape. Let's go to the buildings material dealer. You did great. Looks good. Now we need the water pipes. I think a pallet should be enough. Where do I get that? Take the truck and drive down to Old Henninger on the edge of town. That's our local construction materials dealer. I'll mark the store on the map. Speak to the seller and bring us a pallet of drainage pipes. And tell him Pete said hello. Will do, Pete. I'm already on the way to Henninger at the edge of town to get the drainage pipes. Alright. Be sure to uncouple the small trailer before you drive off, and don't forget to retract the supporting legs. Okie doke. Alright, we got $750 for doing a little digging, and 30 more XP for finishing the stage. I've already uncoupled this trailer, so that was smart by me, and apparently a water tank and pipe have magically shown up in the area here, so looks like we are on our way. You should think about purchasing a new vehicle. With the $760 in total that I have earned so far in this game, I'm sure a vehicle purchase is so obtainable right now, but we're not even going to worry about that. And looks like our materials dealer is right here. So let's pull in here. Pick up the pipes. Location discovered. Buildings material dealer in the village. At the buildings material dealer, you can get the most out of construction materials you need. Most of these are available on convenient Euro pallets. I don't know what that means, but I assume that's a general type pallet, which will be loaded onto shelves for you to pick up after your purchase. If you require a forklift or flatbed truck to load the goods, you can you can order one by using the dealer's menu. Got it. Okay. We're just going to park right there for a hot second. Let's talk to this guy. So we need some pipes, drain pipes. And I think we need just one. And we need a forklift. I suppose it doesn't matter in this case, and they're free, so that works. The pallet's on the shelves in the loading area. Load it with the forklift to your flatbed truck. Remember to open the side panels first. Side panels. Yeah, we'll do that up here. Alright, so there's my pallet, there's my forklift. I think. How does that look? Yeah, it should be good. There's the panels. Now this thing was a little tricky when I first got started, but I'm going to try to do this as quick as possible here. This is about where I gave up on the initial run to the game, just so I could kind of get a feel of what I was going to be working with here. So bear with me. I'm sure I'll get this going a little bit faster as we do more of these episodes, but for right now. Okay. There we go. Oh, don't fall off of there. Cargo fastened. Lock that bad boy into place. Bring it up. That should unfasten it. Let's go ahead and just put it right on the truck bed here. Uh-oh. This ain't good. Whatever. Come on, slide back over. There we go. I told you, this is going to be the absolute worst part, is trying to get this. Good. Good enough. We got it. Attach the cargo with F. I'm getting back in the truck. Get the sides up. Yeah. Alright, guys. I'm going to have a good laugh at all this stuff until I really get the hang of driving these vehicles. So, let's make the best of it that we can here. Let me get my mouse out of the way. And the game seems to be running really smoothly. My computer's not the most up-to-date, with the most advanced graphics card or anything like that, but it still has a good card and everything with it, so make do. There you are. Park the truck nearby, unfasten, load, and come over here. You got it. I assume we're going to be needing this thing here at a point, so I'm just going to leave that right there. I'm going to go talk to Hape. Hape! Well done. Now we have to unload the pallet. Then we can lay the pipes by hand. The whole pallet is too heavy to lift, don't you think? My poor back. These guys were a little funny. Don't worry, we'll use the excavator. At the tip of the shovel is a hook that we can hook the pallet to. Take a seat in the excavator and move the shovel above the pallet and then hook it on. Come on, give it a try. Okay, I'll try. I already have some experience with the excavator, so this should work. Piece of cake, right? Probably might have helped if I let the panels down, so I just did that real quick. Okay. So, here's what we're going to do. We need to... Oop, we need to put ourselves back in the other mode so we can actually drive this beast. Let's drive this right on over here. Okay. And I think... Where is the hook? There's no hook on the shovel. I don't know, let's... Oh. Connect the cargo. Okay, cargo is connected. That seemed pretty easy. My camera angle is atrocious right now. Okay, that's close enough, so we're just going to drop this bad boy right there. And great! Come over here and I'll explain how we proceed. Stage finish, $2,600 more in the bank, which is fabulous. More money for us to do some things with. So let's keep this rolling. What does Hape want now? That went well. The drain pipes are unloaded and the boys can continue. While I'm returning the truck and the excavator to our compound, you could return the container over there to the gravel plant. But I'll need the deposit tipper for this, correct? Yes, it is waiting for you on the compound. If you don't want to walk, you can take a taxi. Use the button with the truck on the upper left and select the desired vehicle. This will transfer you directly to it. Okay, I will try it. If you have returned the container, we'll meet at our premises. Let's go. See you later. Okay, so we're going to go to this. We're going to go to the deposit tipper. We took a taxi over. And, alright, we got a new vehicle here. Now get the container at the construction site and bring it to the gravel plant. You got it. This thing's got a great horn. And look at this traffic mess. Let's see if we can slide through here. And we did. And we are off. So let's go right over here. There you are, I'll chuck and knife, so you can leave it. Then you should head over to the gravel plant. Okay. So let's take a quick peek here. Alright, and just looking at my cheat sheet, we need to... Yeah, these bring the arms out, and this brings it out to pick it up, so... Nice and slow. Okay. Alright, that's pretty cool. We'll retract the arm so it's nice and locked in. Alrighty. We are golden. Now to the gravel plant we go. Hopefully this isn't too far away. And it looks like the traffic has stopped again because the collisions have taken place. I don't know, I'll have to check on the traffic setting when we in between games or something and see how everything is set. This is actually pretty fun so far. I'm sure we'll get some bigger and better jobs as we go along and some more vehicles and so forth. I think there's a few DLCs that are involved. I know the Gold Edition came with a few extra items, so... Can we just cut through here? I don't feel like going all the way around. Like I said, I'm going to cut some corners and take some take some short routes through traffic lights and so forth, so just to speed things up, I want to keep these things as interesting as possible for you guys, and keeping things interesting might mean getting to the destinations faster, completing our tasks, moving on to more exciting jobs. But I like it so far. The game runs pretty smooth. I haven't seen any real glitching or clipping yet or anything like that. The only thing we've seen so far is that the AI seems to be a little bit out of whack, but I don't think these games are as high-tech as something you might see on a PlayStation or Xbox, which has, you know, years possibly of back-end programming and so forth. So Location discovered, the gravel plant. The gravel plant is a central meeting point. Here you can lose bulk material of all kinds as well as ready mixed concrete to fill the concrete mixer. Furthermore, you can deposit excavated earth and construction waste there. The gravel plant covers a large area. The loading areas are marked in white and the dumping areas are marked in yellow. You can also ask an employee on the site if you require any assistance. Got it. So it looks like from the little white marker here that we are going to be dropping this container right over here. So I am going to put that like that, and I'm going to switch because my backup capabilities are not so hot. And I assume this is good enough. So let's just drop this guy like that. Well done. Retract the broom and return to our compound. If you do not want to drive, use the transport function in the top left corner. You can use that to have your vehicles delivered. Try it out and have the deposit tipper delivered to your company premises. Alrighty. So we're just going to move right over here. Okay. So let's put this... Do you really want to reset the vehicle to your home base? Yes, I do. There you are. Park the truck and come over here. It is parked. Dr. Ape. Hi, Pete. I'm back. A day on the construction site is quite exhausting. Oh man, you have only learned the first machines, but I think you understood the basics of the job. Now you can try to do contracts on your own and start to earn real money and expand the company. Now we can really get going. I'm really looking forward to this. Remember, if you have an active contract, the tasks are displayed on the right. If you click the icon in front of each task, I'll give you brief instructions on what to do. You can also take a look at new contracts at the new contracts menu. From time to time, I'll contact you with news or other relevant information. I have some work to do now. See you later. So I'd better get to work and take a look at the contracts menu. Alright, perfect. So job, your first task, we are finished. We picked up $5,350 and 100 XP. Sounds like we are on our way, and I have leveled up. I am now an inexperienced apprentice, unlocking new construction area, which is the village. Alright. Terrific. So we picked up 15 extra XP there for that. Stage finished. We got $2,000. And let's take a look at our... So here's our map. It's a pretty big area that we're going to be working with. And what we'll do here, I will stop the video for right now. That's a pretty good stopping place for this first go around. And we did quite a bit on this first one. On my next one, we'll pick up some jobs, see what's out there, and we will go from there. So thank you guys for joining me for the first episode of Construction Sim 2015. I had a lot of fun with it. Hopefully you guys did too. And keep an eye out for the second video, and we'll have some more fun. Have a good one, guys.